I told her put them on the glass. Yeah, I told her put them on the glass. Now listen to that. Yeah, I told her put them on the glass. Yeah. Yeah.
Back in this thing. Welcome back to the Down South Philly show.
Let's go, man.
I'm Down South Philly host, co-host Dom. Got your other co-host DP. We in the building.
In the building. Tell them about the gun line, boss. What we got on the docket today?
Man, look, we about to run these picks down for you. Week 16 of the NFL season, man. Look, it's been a good season, man. It's been a good season. It's been a crazy season. It's a lot going on. This is basically like the prelims for the playoffs. It's like early playoff season. If you lose a game right now, it could change your seating, or it could kick you out of the playoffs altogether. So this is like the preliminaries, man. For the playoffs, man. It's really playoff ball right now. This is playoff ball right now.
Now.
We're gonna get into the picks of the week. Of course, we already had the Thursday night game, which we had the Broncos versus the Chargers. The Chargers ended up winning that game. I don't know how, but they won the game. Basically, a lot of penalties. Broncos was committing penalties left and right, keeping these boys in the game, keeping drives going, and they lost the game. So it's been bad. I think they both need to win one more game to like secure playoff or something like that. So, all right. With that being said, we're gonna move on to we actually got some games on Saturday, man. We got the Houston Texans going into Kansas City to play Chiefs and the one-legged Patrick Mahomes. At 1 o'clock, who you got?
Man, give me one-legged Patrick Mahomes, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Patrick Mahomes on that one leg. I seen him on one leg before.
I seen him win the Super Bowl on one leg.
On one leg, they juiced that man up, man. I don't care what nobody say. All right. So it's gonna come out in a documentary in years from now. All right. We got the Steelers also playing on Saturday. We got the Steelers taking on I was about to say the Pittsburgh Ravens. We got the Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Yeah.
Give me the Ravens, man. All the reports are saying that Pickens is gonna be out again this week. They might be saving them for the Christmas game. So they offense already wasn't great, but when you take Pickens out, that just take another dimension away from them. So go ahead and give me the Ravens, man.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. The Ravens defense, they ain't all that good, but they have been like trending up the last few games. So they've been, I don't know if they just like gelling more. They got a few pieces back that was hurt, because they did have a few pieces that was hurt. I don't know if they got those guys back, but I'm just saying I didn't see their last game. But they are, either way, they have been trending in the right direction. They've been playing better than they was earlier in the season. And since they playing better and the Steelers are going to lose Pickens, their only offense, the only way they can win this game is to muddy it up. The Steelers are going to have to muddy this game up and, force the Ravens to go 3-0 or have a bunch of turnovers. So I don't think they do it. I think both teams take care of home. Steelers will win at home. I think the Ravens win at home. So give me the Ravens. All right, we got Sunday, 1 o'clock. We got the New York Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. Michael Penix will be his first start as a rookie. Coming in, take over for Kirk Cousins. He been looking like straight boo-boo lately. So they done put Michael Penix in to see what he can do. Maybe he can jumpstart him. And if not, he'll get some experience. But who you got?
Man, that's gonna be a hard one to pick, because on one hand, the Giants don't want to win no games. They trying to get them a quarterback in the draft. But like you said, the Falcons about to roll out a rookie.
Against the Giants, they got a good D line.
Yeah.
Now they are missing what's my dog name?
Dexter Lawrence.
They missing Dexter Lawrence. I think he out for the season, but Um, everybody else out there.
Yeah, just give me the Falcons, man.
You need to
The
follow.
Giants just ain't one of them teams that you can pick to do nothing.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm picking the Falcons is because I kind of went back and forth on this game for those same reasons. The only reason why I'm picking the Falcons is a lot of times when, first off, they're both trash, especially the Giants. But a lot of times when you're going up against a quarterback you never seen before, even if you're a rookie, especially one that got some wheels, it's a lot of stuff you can't prepare for, and it's probably gonna be a lot of him just taking the open guy. He ain't gonna be trying to do that extra. He gonna move the ball down the field as need to get the ball to B. John and his playmakers, and probably just do minimum what's
Right,
needed.
gonna have 1 or 2 reads and take off.
Yep, and so I think the Falcons end up pulling it out, man. And that defense probably get some turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They get some easier field goals. Falcons get some easier field goals, or maybe short fields to maybe score a touchdown. So give me the Falcons, man. And they actually need this game, man. The Giants, they don't need the game. They actually need to lose the game. Um, so give me the Falcons. All right, we got the Detroit Lions going to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bears. Who you got?
Give me the Lions, man. Hoping for a miracle, but give me the Lions.
Yeah, man. Give me the Detroit Lions. I need them to lose, but
I
Caleb,
don't expect it.
Caleb Williams, man, he ain't. Let me say this about Caleb Williams. And I ain't really gonna say nothing bad about Caleb Williams from the point of I always say it's hard for me to really like judge a quarterback, good or bad, within their first 3 seasons, especially their rookie year. Like you might be okay your rookie year, you might be lining up your rookie year, you might be looking trash your rookie year. You never really know, but you got to give these quarterbacks some time. And a lot of people want to jump on Caleb Williams because he was the number 1 pick in the draft. I want to say they like what they saw in college, which I guess they did, but I never. I mean, I watched a couple of his college games and a couple of college highlights. I mean, nothing really stood out to me more than
I didn't see it.
anything. His attitude and the way he carried himself stood out more than anything. So
Right.
that was kind of a red flag to me. And
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't have picked him. I probably would have went with Jaden Daniels or Drake May.
And
Um,
if it was up to me, I would have still had Fields. I'd have did everything they did.
no, I ain't talking about Chicago. I'm talking about anybody.
Oh, got
I
you.
was saying that anybody who would have had a chance to pick.
Yeah. I wouldn't have drafted them neither.
Yeah. But as far as we talking about the Bears, since they had to pick, yeah, I would have kept Fields. Yeah, I definitely would have kept Fields.
I'd
But
have did everything they did for the rook for Fields.
yeah, and they would have had that draft pick to damn have a pick right there, or they could have traded for more draft capital
Mm-hmm.
and got more stuff that they needed. So
Like an old line.
exactly. But anyway, give me Detroit. Um, Cardinals. The Cardinals are going into Carolina to take on the Carolina Panthers. Man, this gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah.
This is an interesting matchup, actually. The Cardinals looking pretty good right now. They like on the bubble to get into the playoffs. Panthers, outside of the last game against Dallas, they've been looking pretty good. Cardinals got a pretty good defense. I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals, but yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals. I ain't. It might be a close game, might not be a close game. You never know what you're getting out of Carolina, but I think in the end, either way, Carolina don't pull it. I don't know for whatever reason. I do not think what's his name?
Okay.
Bryce Young. I do not
Bryce Young.
think Bryce Young. I don't know. I just like the Cardinals defense. I don't know. I like the Cardinals defense, and I don't think he'll do a whole lot against the Cardinals defense, but we'll see. Um, give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals.
Rams, Jets. All right. We got the LA Rams. They've been kind of trending upwards. You never know with the Rams. They've been hit or miss. But they actually You got a pretty dynamic offense. They've been looking pretty good. They taking on the Jets.
Give me the Rams. You know the rule.
Yeah, ain't nobody picking the Jets. All right, yeah, give me the Rams. All right, we got the Philadelphia Eagles going into Washington for round 2 against the Washington Commanders. Y'all know who we got.
Go Birds, baby.
All right, Bengals. Browns going into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals.
Yeah, give me Cincinnati. They've been, I mean, they offense been balling all year long. It really just come down to they'll be able to get enough stops to beat the Browns.
Yep, I agree. Give me the Bengals. And what's crazy is the Bengals still got a little bit of sliver of playoff hope. They
Just like
need,
the Cowboys
yeah, they just like the Cowboys. They need, I think they need the Broncos to lose. I think they need the Broncos
and
to
the Chargers.
lose. Um, yeah, I guess the Chargers it would help if the Chargers lost too. Um, Tennessee is going into Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Give me the Colts. We got the Vikings going into Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Is Geno out for this game?
I don't know if he'll be back or not. I know he had hurt his ankle.
Yeah, he was looking pretty bad in there. He was looking like he wouldn't
His
be in this
face,
game.
his face did look pretty bad.
He was looking like he needs some of that stuff that Patrick Mahomes probably got.
Yeah, but the only bad thing about that is it's only for Mahomes. That ain't
Yeah,
available to no other quarterback in the league.
you can only get it in KC. It's borderline illegal.
hmm So Gino, they actually listing it as a knee, but he was a full participant in practice, so
He might be
he probably gonna play.
he gonna be out there on one leg. And
Yeah.
unlike Patrick Mahomes, Geno ain't as good on 2 legs. So give me the Vikings.
Yeah, that Vikings defense gonna be on him.
Man, what the hell? Give me the Vikings by a damn 16. Nah, but give me the Vikings. Did you pick?
Yeah, the Vikings.
All right. Give me the give me the Patriots. We got the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Who you got?
Oh, you know the
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills trying to get that 1 seed. They trying to get the 1 seed. Uh,
Yes.
Allen trying to wrap up this MVP campaign, so they gotta put a bow on this season.
Yep. And Patriots looking like they right for the pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got the Jacksonville. So I kind of alluded to this game last week, not even knowing that these teams would be playing each other. But if you go look back at my picks from last week, I said that no matter what, I would not pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat nobody, even if they ended up having to play the Raiders. And I didn't realize they was playing the Raiders this week. So there's a couple of things that I say about this game. I think first off, both of these teams trash. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are the worst team in the league. On top of that, I think the
Trevor
Raiders,
probably out.
huh?
Said Trevor probably won't be playing.
He won't. On top of that, I think the Raiders won't be. I think the Raiders don't want to win the game because they want to get Shador Sanders in the draft, and the best way to do that is getting the first round pick. But I also think that teams don't really tank like that. Players don't tank. I don't think players tank. These players not going out there to goddamn lose a game, and they probably won't even be playing for the Raiders next year. They could be on different teams. Some of them could be out of the fucking league, and some of them trying to put out good tape so they can be on other teams next year. So
I,
I
I
think
think
teams, I think
from a player
organizations.
standpoint, tanking probably would look like instead of playing banged up, I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and sit this one out.
right. Yeah, yeah,
I ain't about to go out here unless I'm like 100% healthy. I ain't about to just go out here
right.
and
Yeah,
risk it.
yeah. So stuff.
Or I'm gonna go on IR when I
Yeah,
really could tough it out for the next 3 weeks.
right.
But I'm gonna
Stuff
go
like
ahead and
that.
wrap it
If
up.
they playing in the game, or even like the whole stuff leading up to the game, film and like players don't tank. And then
Unless you Devondre Campbell.
that's the dude. That's the dude that walked to the locker room
Yeah.
or whatever. And what team he was on?
The Niners. He
Yeah.
not only did he say he wasn't coming in, he waited till they needed him. He was just wait. He was on the bench dressed out, and he waited till they needed him to come in the game. He was like, "Oh nah, I ain't going in."
That's
Big
wild.
ass waste of time.
That's some young boy shit. That's some
That's
young.
crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was
How
thinking.
old
Like,
buddy is? He gotta be like younger than he gotta
nah,
be
he a vet. He a savvy vet. He been in the league for like 6 years or more.
he over 30.
Yeah.
Damn, I was about to say he gotta be under 30. I was just about to say he gotta be under 30. Cause
If I'm not mistaken, he been. Let me see. He definitely ain't got it. However old he is, he done played his last game.
but yeah, at the same time, yeah, I can see that though, because he's still not of that last generation, the other generation. So I can see that from a motherfucker who's
He
32.
31.
I can see that from a 31-year-old motherfucker because they still not a person who's 31 still didn't really play with like the vets who played no matter what and they ain't give a damn about. So I can see that from a 31-year-old, but I can really see it from the people who below 30. Like them motherfuckers, like shit just keep getting worse. But what was on Jacksonville Raiders. So what I was saying was I don't think players tank. I think organizations try to tank. Maybe coaches, if they think they're gonna be around, they might call some bull job plays. Like, you know what? Just like what was that game last week? Somebody was on like the 1 yard line. Was it the Giants? And they called a running play, and I was like, they know they're gonna get a fucking safety
It
right
might have
here.
been the Giants.
I was like, they know they getting a damn safety right here. They just if we get out, we get out. We don't,
Oh
good.
well.
But anyway, um, with that being said, I'm only picking Jacksonville because I said if they was playing the Raiders, I wouldn't. I'm picking
The
the
Raiders.
Raiders to win because I said if the Jacksonville Jaguars was to play the Raiders, I wouldn't even pick Jacksonville to beat them. But I'm gonna pick the Raiders to win, but I think Jacksonville might win only because the Raiders might not be putting their all into it as far as like because I think they coach and a lot of the people in their organization still gonna be around. He probably didn't holler at them like, look, man, we know this season, blah blah blah. I'm gonna draft Shador, whatever. And he might be out there throwing a few play calls. You know what I'm saying? So
Max
I'm gonna pick.
Crosby gone for the season.
That is right. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick the Raiders to win, but I think I actually do think Jacksonville gonna win this game, even though I said they're the worst team in the league. But I'm gonna pick the Raiders because I gotta stick true to my word, and I said I wasn't picking them, so I'm picking the Raiders.
Yeah, it's a coin flip. I end up picking the Jacksonville Jaguars, but I mean that ain't really saying much.
All right, we got the 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Who we got?
Damn,
Yeah, that's kind of
that's a toss up too. But
yeah.
I probably roll because in Miami I roll with the Dolphins.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with the 49ers. I'm gonna say the 49ers win this game. All right, Bucks, Cowboys. Who you got?
Give me the
In
Bucks,
Dallas,
baby.
Bucks.
Bucks reeling right now. They on a nice little roll, and Dallas sucks.
Yeah, I seen Michael Parsons mad last week. Was that last week? Well, whenever they played the Bengals, he
That
was
was
mad.
last week.
Huh?
That was last week.
Yeah, he was mad when they lost to the Bengals because I guess, they play our hopes is still kind of alive. So I guess he thought they was going to run the table and, backdoor their way into a 7 seed and
And
make
get stumped.
and somehow make a run. I don't know what the hell he thought, but anyway, I think I think Michael Parsons also know how to like play to the cameras and to the media, especially when they already getting a lot of hate for like players not being invested. So if he can make himself look as invested as possible,
Mm-hmm.
especially when a lot of people say he want to come to Philly, I think he's just doing that. Especially when he went out his way to say he hate Philly, which I think that is an absolute lie. He looked like he was lying when he said it. I was like, he trying too hard to make it look like he hate Philly. Like, bro, you don't hate Philly. Like, cut the shit. You don't hate.
Nah, cause these players ain't even built like that no more to like truly hate
Yeah,
a division
yeah,
opponent.
yeah. And then he talking about Eagles took over he got to be talking about Eagles players. I ain't no damn Eagles players. He got to be talking about
Man,
Eagles fans because ain't no Eagles players on his timeline talking shit. So he got
nah.
to be talking about the fans. And like I said, I think Michael Parsons actually liked the Eagles. If it was like a way for him to go play for Philly and then he wouldn't catch a lot of flack for it, he could come out and just say, I want to be an Eagle, I think he would do it. But give me the Bucks. All right, we got the Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay.
Mm. Yeah, they serving them boys up on the platter. Go Pack, go.
I haven't seen them dead back. I got Green Bay winning this game, especially now. I know the teams don't play the same. They don't play every team the same, and they don't play the same every 2 weeks in a row, like game to game. But I think the Saints just down bad right now. They don't got no quarterback.
It's your down.
They
Is
out
that
this
one of your down bad teams of the week?
Yeah, they down bad this week. Especially after what I seen. Now they did put up a fight against Washington, but whatever the dude name was, handler, whatever, Hainer, or whatever. Man, get him out of there. Get him out of there. But I think he was a rookie, so I ain't just saying. I ain't
He
gonna
not
say.
only was he a rookie, I think that might have been like his first game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lay off for him. But then they put my dog in Spencer Rattler. He came in, willing and
He
dealing.
gave him a fighting chance.
Gave him a fighting chance, which he probably should have been starting from the get go. I don't know why they had NBA young boy in there, but
They ain't trying to win. That's why.
you right. You right. That's exactly what it was. They ain't trying to win, and they probably was like trying to get too many people hurt, like Spencer Rattler. So, anyway, but they did end up ultimately putting them in and almost winning the game, but that ain't got nothing to do with them beating the Packers. Give me the Packers. And that concludes week 16 picks. Y'all drop any predictions in the comments. Your favorite team, score predictions. Man, let us know. We out.